Hey guys, welcome back to another Pandorium Survivor tutorial video. My name's Armageddon. If you joined us last time, we talked a little bit about picking your class and what every class does. This time, we're going to be doing everything about the facilities, so it's going to be a much shorter video this time for you guys, and hopefully it'll be much more enjoyable. So let's get to it. Glad we got rid of that asshole. My name's Jimmy. I'm going to be showing you what it's like to really keep it down here in the streets of Pandorium and what it means to survive in this hostile environment. So first of all, you got the most important shit in the world right here. This is the main computer. You know why this shit's important? Look at this shit. It's a computer. It's the main computer. Sorry about that, guys. That was pretty weird. The reason the main computer is actually important is because it keeps all the doors in the facility operational. Not only does it do that, it prevents zombies from attacking them and locking them. So definitely keep that alive. It's the most important objective. Hey guys, what's up? Got rid of that asshole again. So my name's Jimmy. I'm back with y'all. And I'm going to tell you what's really good here now. See this shit? This is the monstrosity containment. And this shit's so important you don't even know. You know why? Because it keeps a fucking monster in there. Do you even know what happens when a monster gets out? You don't even want to know what happens when a monster gets out. Look at that shit. Anyways, guys. So the reason the monstrosity containment is actually important is because not only does it keep a giant unkillable monster locked up in it, but it also keeps it from roaming around the facility and breaking everything. It's as simple as that. It hunts down players and it tries to break objectives, so it's probably the second most important thing you want to keep an eye on. Hey guys, it's Jimmy again. Let's get back into it. So we got rid of that dick again, and here we got the reactor core. And you know why that's important? Because that shit gives you power. And anyone that's been in the streets of Pandorium knows what it's like to be there without power. That shit's important as fuck. You don't want to be roaming around in your hood, not being able to see. Hey guys, hopefully I got rid of Jimmy for good this time. The reason the reactor core is important is because it keeps the lights on throughout the whole facility. The reason that's important is because you can just imagine how hostile this place would be if you couldn't even see 1 inch in front of your face. You'd shoot your allies, it's just not a good time. That's probably like the third most important thing in the game you want to keep an eye on at all times. Hey guys, what's up? It's Jimmy again. I'm here at the most obvious fucking place in the world. This is called the air treatment plant. I don't need to explain this shit to y'all. Look at that. Shooting air up out of the ground. Hey guys, back with you one more time. The reason the air treatment plant is really important, unlike Jimmy's saying here, is because it keeps that little oxygen bar at the top right always up. And the reason that's important is because once it falls below 4,000, you start getting a suffocation debuff, which is actually probably one of the hardest things to fight against in the game. You move slower, you do shit slower, you fire slower, you reload slower, you repair slower, you pick up stuff slower. It just makes everything slower in the game and that much harder. So it's one of those important objectives to keep an eye on at all times. Hey guys, what's up? It's Jimmy again. Alright, so here, what we have here is your boys. They're hanging out here, they're taking a nap, you know, they got a little too high, a little too much of that herb, you know what I'm saying. So, right here, you got a little computer, you can wake them up, you know, that's just the alarm clock for them. And, you know, you got your boys in here, so keep an eye on them if you want to, but, you know, they're kind of assholes falling asleep in the first place, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. Hey guys, back with you here again. Unlike Jimmy just said, this place is moderately important actually because it keeps a good number of survivors in here that wake up through the period of the game, and if you actually rescue them, you can get like 4 or 5 survivors by the end of the game, and 4 or 5 survivors can make all the difference in the world. You know, while they do have to reload, they don't use supplies, so pretty important definitely for sure. Hey guys, it's your boy Jimmy again here. Alright, see this shit? This is the evacuation catapult. You know why that's important? Because it evacuates you in a catapult. It's amazing! Anyways, guys, well, yes, I agree with Jimmy that this is pretty amazing. The reason you can't really just get evacuated off of the facility instantly with it is because you need a ship in outer space to catch you, otherwise you're just going to float around and die. So, well, yes, it's important to know about. It's probably the least important thing in the game because you can't really do anything with it until you actually, you know, make it off the facility in the first place. Man, you know what? I hate that guy. He's always contradicting me and saying shit that, like, I don't know, I know this shit. It's just, I'm not saying it because I don't want to waste your time with it. Here we got the battleship, and you know what's important about the fucking battleship? It's like, man, it's like you can repair it and stuff and fly it off, and man, it's like a battleship and shit. Like, boom, boom, like shoot shit. And you know what I'm saying? It's like, you can do that and get off the place pretty easily. So, yeah, you see, I can do stuff like in death too. Alright, well, Jimmy seems like a great guy. I'm just going to add a little bit to his great explanation for you really quick. The battleship is a method of escape, one of two, the least reliable to get off the facility. What you need to repair the battleship is going to be the SCV, that's the heavy machinery logo that you see there, the hyperdrive accelerator, and the fuel cells, those two little logos. And you need to find those. They randomly spawn in the facility and put them in it to be able to make the battleship actually fly off the facility. And that is going to allow you to escape. Yeah, that fucking robot shit he's talking about, that shit's right here, okay? Yeah, it's a robot. Yeah, actually, this is, the hydraulic frame is the more, professional term for it, I guess, but, you can repair it like I just did there, and use it to repair the battleship. Hey guys, it's your boy Jimmy again here. Alright, so right here we got the comm tower, and all you need to know about that is that's the comm tower. It sends out like a radio signal and shit, you need that. It does comm things. Pretty cool. Well, yeah, this is a comm tower, but it's also really important because it constantly transmits the rescue signal to the dropship to come get you. If this ever breaks, that little timer in the top right that says rescue arrival, that's gonna stop working. Alright, Jimmy again here, guys. So what we got here is the surgery room. If you ever get knocked up by some crazy bitch, you just come here, and my boy Drew's got you. He'll take it out of you, no problem at all. Yeah, I have no idea who Drew is, but if you ever do get impregnated by an alien host, you can come here to the surgery table. Just make sure it's repaired before you use it, otherwise you can't use it, obviously, and it'll get it out of you, no problem at all. Hey guys, Jimmy again here. Alright, so this is the dropship zone, and you know what I'm saying? It's a zone. And this is where that ship comes, and it's like, hey boy, it's time to get out of here, so it's like, yeah, I got you, girl. Yeah, anyways, the reason the dropship zone is important, or the evacuation zone, is because that is where the ship comes, and if it's not heavily defended, as you can see with like one of these turrets, for example, then the ship's not going to be able to survive, and you're not going to be able to get off the facility safely, in which case the escape pods won't activate, as we talked about earlier. So it's something you want to work with your team around clearing and setting up a defensive perimeter towards the end of the game, because it's going to be a very important objective later to make sure you have cleared, because if it is infested, you won't be able to get to it safely in time and save it and protect it and get off the facility, which is what this game's all about.